Hey there, I hope you're having a great day. As you can see, I've got a lot of extra pines here on my porch. I've been making wreaths to sell and I think I'm about done with that process. So I'm a little bit behind in the decorating area, so I thought I would show you just in case you might be like me and don't have your porch or outdoor space decorated for Christmas yet. I'm going to show you a really fun way to transform your summer pots that have died into beautiful Christmas planters. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these pines from the bench for now, and I'm going to pull up my planters so you can see, and so I don't have to bend over as far. But the great part about this project is we're just going to pull off the dead stuff. We don't want to pull out the dirt, so you can trim it if needed. And we're going to use the dirt and the roots actually to hold everything in place. So we'll just take that up later. It's okay if some dirt comes out, but we want to leave the majority of it in there. So now we're ready to decorate. And like I said, we're going to use the dirt that we already had, and the roots are kind of going to act as a frog and kind of hold everything together for us. I did that other planter, and I'm going to show you and talk about how we got from point A to point B a little bit. These clippers might not be big enough for this. So I'm going to start by putting the winterberry in. I've done a few other projects with it, and I found that it's a little bit hard to work with. In my opinion, it's kind of, it's just hard to get it to go where you want it to go. So I trimmed off the bottom branches here so that they're not in the way, and I'm just trying to find a spot, there we go, to sink it down in there. There we go. Okay, and then I will work in the pines around it, just because it, like I said, I just found it hard to kind of get it to go. And some of the branches that I got were a little bit shorter, and I want to make sure I keep it nice and long. So we'll put these in and then go for our next step. And I'm saving a little bit of the winterberry, and I'll work that in at the very end. So I'll set that aside, and I'm going to start with the arborvitae and just kind of try to get a nice big piece here. Like I said, we're going to cut off those side shoots towards the bottom so we have a little bit of a stem that we can push down in without too much trouble. And then we're just going to push it down in and kind of work it around however we feel it should go. The beauty of these projects that I like to do is there's no right or wrong way. And I'm using arborvitae, but you don't have to. I have a mixture. I love a mixture of greens. I think that always looks nice. So I have the arborvitae, and I have some blue spruce. Finally, I have some white pine. So you'll see, we'll get them all going here. And I'm just spinning a little bit so that all sides look lovely as we go. Just give it a little spin. Now, of course, I'm about to hide some winterberry. I don't want to, so I'll just lift that up gently and then push the greens in around it, the arborvitae. So That winterberry is what's going to make it pop. We do not want to hide that. Let's see. Okay. Looks a little wild right now. That's okay. We'll get some blue spruce. And in my opinion, well, I love blue spruce because I love that dusty green color. But for this project, the blue spruce kind of bulks it up a little bit, and I found that with my reeds too. It's just a really nice, sturdy branches here to use. Work those in a little bit. I don't have as much of that, so I'm trying to be strategic about where it goes. I can get more. I actually have more in the backyard, but I didn't bring very much out here, I guess. Okay. That looks pretty good. I was talking to a friend today about greens. She made a beautiful white pine garland for her staircase. It looks so lovely. And we were just talking about, where do you get greens? How do you do this kind of thing? And we were just teasing about foraging, because of course you drive along the road and see all these beautiful trees that, you know, you think, oh, I could do this and I could do that with that. And I'm a fan of foraging. I just think you have to be careful and kind and respectful of who actually owns that, and do they really want you doing that. But I was telling her the garden club that I'm in, and I didn't know this, but you can actually get a permit, at least in Pennsylvania where we are. You can get a permit and you can go and cut things in the woods and not have to worry about if you're going to get in trouble or not. So keep that in mind if you think, I can't do that because I don't have any pines and I don't have access to any. There's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. I really enjoyed working with the arborvitae this year. That's not something I've done before, and I just love it. To me, it just makes things look very elegant, and it almost reminds me of a false cedar. I don't know what you guys think, but I just love it. I think it's so beautiful. Okay, so as I said, I'm gonna work in a little bit more of this winterberry. It's not as full, but the berries will still, the color will still pop a little bit. I've heard that some people have done this and the winterberry actually roots itself. So that would be pretty cool. You get your own little tree from doing this project. Of course, you don't have to use winterberry. You could use holly, you could use bittersweet if you have access to that. Whatever you have. That's the beauty of this project, is you're going to make it your own. So I think that's pretty good. I think I'm liking it. So I'm gonna take a minute and just clean up the porch, and then we'll put them in place, and I'll show you how everything looks all tied together. Okay, we've got a clean slate. So let's get it decorated now. See where things should go. I bought this new rug last year after Christmas. I love getting deals after the season, and I've been excited to put it out. I don't think it's gonna fit in my little rug holder, but I'm gonna try to see if I can just lay it on top and see if it'll work. I bought this wooden box at a yard sale this past summer, and I was so excited about it. I think it's just so cool and rustic looking, but I have not had a way to use it yet. I just can't figure out what to do with it. I don't know. Tell me if you have any ideas. I want to incorporate it, but I'm just not really sure what to put in it. Okay, I would love to know what you think. I filled it with some boxes because I don't have enough birdhouse gourds to fill it very full. So I think it looks pretty good. I put boxes under there, and then the birdhouse gourds that are drying for use for next year, and then I just filled in with some pine cones. So let me know what I should do, if that looks good or not. I also brought out this, what I'm calling like the finishing touch. This is the top of our Christmas tree that we had to cut off because it wasn't very full. But we just thought it looked so cute, and so I'm going to show you how we did that. It was just such a fun project to do. So it's not like rocket science or anything, but I just thought it was creative. My husband helped me come up with this. So in here there are a million pine cones. I guess I'm obsessed with pine cones this year. I'm just feeling like they are such an easy way to disguise things and make it look Christmassy. But you can probably see already. We just took a vase and filled it with water, and then we worked that tree down in there. So I just didn't know how to get it to stay in place. So it's just in a vase, and then I just put pine cones all around it just to hide the vase. So it's still getting its water, and so it'll stay alive for longer that way. And I thought it just looked so cute in this tin, in this galvanized bucket, I should say. And then I just filled it with pine cones as, you know, much as I could there around the top to kind of hide that green vase that it's in. And I just think that might be our finishing touch out here. And I have a strand of lights. Maybe I'll string those lights around there. I don't know. My daughter thinks I should hang oranges from it too, but I have some. I'm not sure. I never know what I'm doing. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you'll give the planter transformation trick a try, and it's just great encouragement when you're planting those plants in the summer or springtime to know that you can actually use them all year round, and they're going to be useful later on. So thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Please comment and let me know what you think about this, what you know I should change, what I could put in my box, or other ideas of things you'd like to see. Thank you. See you later. Bye.